Yo, what's up peeps, it's your boy KXNG Effects and I'm here today with King. You might remember that name. We got together about a year ago to make a collage tutorial, which slapped, to be fair. You guys loved it and demanded a part 2, so it's taken a whole year, but not gonna lie, King's quality of work has gone up so much in this year. Here's some of his shit right now. Gotta showcase some of his art. He's a crazy collage artist and he's come back to the YouTube channel to gift us some content. It's a real insight, a real-time video with him, made by him, teaching you how to make his collages. So in the first one you would have seen it was all on Photoshop. We were trying to recreate the collage aesthetic. This one's going to be a real collage, like printing, scanning, ripping it up. So yeah, you're basically going to get to see King's work process in real time. So definitely go drop him a follow, check out all of his amazing collages on Instagram, and if you show him enough love he might come back and give us some more juice. Okay, so before I hand over to King, we've also made a pack that's going to be on KXNGFX.com. There's a free one as always, but there's also a deluxe one that you can upgrade. Now this pack is like a new and improved collage aesthetic pack. It's got loads of textures, scan lines, halftones and shit that you need. Got the exact stuff that King is using at the moment to make his collages in the pack. So if you like his aesthetic, you're definitely going to want this pack. Shout out to King once again for giving us these resources and sharing all of this content with us. Alright, over to King.
So today guys, I will be showing you guys how to make an actual collage like the one I have here and a few others I'll show you in a second, but these are actually all handmade. I actually just print out the images and I just rip them up and put them together. So yeah, let me just zoom in and show you guys. So if I zoom in here, you can actually see the paper rip, and it looks obviously realistic because obviously I actually ripped it out, and obviously you can see the paper texture, the grain of the paper and the tape right here. So yeah, why I decided to do this was because after a while I got frustrated what you could do on Photoshop. You could do a lot, but if you're a person who actually does it, you can tell it doesn't look real. It just it looks digital. And, I wanted to up the quality of my work, and I just take it to another level. So I was I wanted to start doing actual collages. So, but let me talk more about collages and this collage in general. So when you're making a collage, composition is very important. So this collage is about Kanye, so I wanted to make sure he's in focus. So I took a special image, an iconic image from his career. He has so many, but I wanted to take an image where he's probably very happy. So I picked one from his listening party for the Life of Pablo tour, and yeah, I put that in focus. And then around him I've got his albums around him, and just his greatness. This is a celebration of his career. So yeah, I just want to really show that off, and I think it came together really well. This was the first collage I ever done, and I was really just going with the flow, and it really turned out great. You can see right here, with these Life of Pablo pictures, I made sure Life of Pablo's cover is coming out, and it works so well. And obviously I've got hints of Jesus is King, what's coming in the future. You just really gotta have a focus when you're making a collage. The focus of this collage was celebrating Kanye's career, and I think I've done that really well, his music career at least. So yeah, I think it worked. And yeah, I feel when you're making a collage, you just gotta have a focus. And yeah, you can see that with my other collages as well, this dark one I made right here. I've got Batman in the center, then obviously in this circle I've just got scenes from the movie, iconic scenes. I've got this interrogation scene, obviously when Joker gets introduced, then obviously in the Offspring I've just got more iconic scenes from the movie. It's just, yeah, I just wanted to show the movie off, just celebrate the movie, and I think it comes together really well as well. And obviously I've got more scenes as well. I'm just gonna skim through my other collages. And then I've got this LeBron piece, celebrating his career, Cleveland to Lakers. Obviously he started at Cleveland, and obviously now he plays for the Lakers. So I wanted to merge his jerseys together, so I put his Cleveland jersey obviously first, then obviously on top I photoshopped his Lakers jersey, jersey swap, and then I ripped it through, and yeah, I think it came together really well. It's yeah, it's just a nod to his past and future, and it works really well. This side is Lakers, and this side is obviously Cleveland. But yeah, and for this one, this is just the evolution of one of the characters from the TV show, the Breaking Bad. obviously Walter White. This is the evolution of Heisenberg, and yeah, that's the story I wanted to tell. It's just a focus, you know, you just gotta have like a focus, like I said, when you're making these collages. So yeah, the focus of this collage was the evolution, and yeah, every collage has like a story to tell, really. So to make a collage like the ones I just showed you, you will need a printer and a scanner. I'm sure most of you guys have access to one or have one, but if not, this HP DeskJet all-in-one, which has a printer and a scanner all-in-one, it works really well. This is the printer I use a separate scanner for like just high quality scans, but this printer works really well, and it gets the job done, and it's pretty cheap, £43, which is around $50 or so, and for what you get, it's incredibly like great price, and you can get like an ink subscription, and it works just really well. And if you have a printer which does not have a scanner, you might have to buy a separate scanner, or you could use the feature on the iPhone where you go on the Notes app and you can just scan from there, and it works really well. It like upscales in everything, and I'm pretty sure all Android phones have it too. But if you're looking for a separate scanner, I use a Light 400 by Canon, and it works really well. It's like the best scanner you could get for that price. But they do have like cheaper alternatives, like this Light 300, and probably even lower. Like you can find like other companies. Scanners are actually pretty expensive, like standalone like £49. Like this printer all-in-one, it's £43. So yeah, I mean scanners are like on a different level. So I recommend, if you do have the money, you should definitely get a scanner. If not, you could probably get off with using an iPhone. Yeah, if you're looking for a scanner, a Light 400 scanner would be absolutely perfect, or just anything else like cheaper alternative. But yeah, that's the equipment you will need to make a collage. So now that I've told you guys what you need to know to make a handmade rip paper collage, let's actually make a piece. So I'll be making a piece on Kendrick. You know, he just released his recent album, so I feel like it'll be a good one. So the centerpiece of this collage will be his recent album cover, you know, and then I'll combine his other album covers into this, you know, cover. So obviously I've got the images laid out here, you know, of his other album covers, you know, just find them on Google, you know, it's pretty easy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on File, and you know, what I usually do is I just, you know, File, print one copy, but I'll tell you guys some good print settings, what mine are set to. So we'll go print settings, plain paper, and make sure your print quality is the best. You know, it just gives you the highest resolution of print. And let's start printing. Now that I've got my pictures printed out, let's actually start making this collage. Let's actually start ripping them up, like the images. So yeah, going here. I've already started here, you know, I've already ripped out the background, you know. Sometimes you have to do it really slow, just so, you know, you don't cut into the main part of the image, you know, like a face or something. So I'm just gonna like just fix this up a little bit, you know, just make sure it's like a more cleaner like outline. So you just do it, take your time with it, you know, don't rush it, because you know, you might have to print it out again. That's happened to me so many times. So you know, I just try and take my time with it. Just gonna put it right here. Just make sure you do it properly. So yeah, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna combine his albums, you know. So I've already ripped out the background, so now I'm gonna like put some of his albums in. What I like to do is try and combine other, you know, images to see how it looks. So thinking of using a bit of the background from Good Kid, Mad City. So you know, I'll probably use that blue. Maybe I don't know if I could put in the car. Let's see. I mean, the blue is pretty, like, you know, cover like pretty synonymous. So I might just use the blue, like a little hint of it, because I'm pretty sure people would know. To be honest, I'm just gonna cut it out and just put it back in this. I'm gonna just cut it out. Hopefully Griffin just speeds all of this part up, you know, because there's obviously gonna be a lot of ripping up. So now that I've ripped this up, let me see how it looks. I'm gonna use like a bit of it, because you know, I don't wanna obviously just use this. So I'm gonna like just try and make sure how I can fit it up. So probably gonna, you know, I'm gonna use a bit of the blue from the background and probably rip some of the part of the cover here. So make sure you got your tape obviously, you know, obviously just to put the images together. I usually have like a tape dispenser thing. Well, it literally just broke a couple days ago, so I got just the old-fashioned way. So that kind of fits into, you know, background. So yeah, now I'm gonna probably use a bit of damn. So I'm gonna probably use the album name. Just use damn right here. So probably just use the damn name, like the font, and use that. Then I'm probably gonna put try and visualize it. Mostly, yeah. So I'll probably put this when I put here. When I put to pimp a butterfly. So let me just cut this up again. Sometimes I just do it like, I don't do it clean, just, you know, I don't know, just gives it that rawness effect, you know, just really just gotta go with the flow and like try and visualize when you're making a collage. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this right here, I think it works. Yeah, like damn, it's right here. Just get the tape, start putting that together. Damn, I hate using tape just by itself. When you scan in the tape really doesn't show up. I think I showed you guys in one of the collages. It doesn't really show up, so yeah, it doesn't really matter if you think the tape is like, you know, taking away from your piece. So yeah, let me use, I think that works. So now I can actually see how I could, so yeah, look, I'm gonna put that main like image or the main part of the two butterfly where he's in it. So I'm gonna put that there, then I'm probably gonna put section 80. After that, let me just rip that up and yeah, probably put section 80. I'll probably put this part where it says section 80. And maybe I'll probably put Untitled Master somewhere in here. You know, because it's not like a big cover, you know, like it's not one of his best covers. It's just a green. Also, I'm sorry if this video is not the best. My first time making a YouTube video. Yeah, look, I just cut that part out. See, I think that works really well. I think that just works. Let me just put it up here. So yeah, let me get my tape out. So yeah, this is how it will look. Let me just put it together. So yeah, obviously using the color. So let me just get my tape out. Also, if you guys are making a collage, make sure you guys get what's this thing called? A cutting board, cutting mat, you know. It is good, you know, especially if you start using X-Acto knives and stuff like that for your collages, which I use a lot, and this works really well. So yeah, they're pretty cheap too. You just gotta have the main things from the covers. I really wish I could have included the car from the Good Kid, Mad Sea cover. You know, I don't want to make sure that it doesn't take up all the space. You know? It's such a mess. You can see the paper rips, you know. Once that's scanned in, it's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look amazing. So now I'm just gonna, you know, probably use this part right here where it says Untitled Unmastered. So let me just cut that part out. I'll just rip it up. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think that's it. Perfect. That's literally it. So yeah, let me just tape that last bit up and then we'll scan it in. That's the piece right here. So yeah, I think it works really well. Wait, let me just pick up a little bit here. Yes, yeah. So gosh, the cover is a little bit. Let me just put that up here so the white doesn't show. I am using like a different paper. It's like very thick, so it's like very hard to actually rip it up. have to be a little bit of force. You know, I usually use like a different cheaper paper, but this one's higher quality, so you know the colors are way better when you actually print out the images, and it looks just more better. Yep, taped up, and that's the piece. To be honest, I think it came out pretty cool. You know, this is like, it's combining all these other album covers. I think it works really, really well. Like, it flows together really well. You know, I wish I could use a bit more of the Good Kid, Mad City, but I think it works really, really well. Now we just gotta get it scanned in and make sure it fits the, you know, the canvas. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much the video. I hope you guys liked it. This was the first tutorial I ever done on this channel, and I'll be making way more because there's so many collage techniques, collage styles to go through, and I'm literally barely scratching the surface. Like, you guys haven't seen nothing yet. Like, there's so many things you guys need to try, and that would just make your collages look so much better, and you can do so much more with a collage. So yeah, I will be making a collage pack too, you know, just like a little update pack, which will have like some items in there, you know, to really help you guys out. You know, it will have like sneak peeks of the next video. You know, I'll be showing you guys how to make a collage like this and this. I made this for the Sidemen for one of their clothing drops, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I really appreciate the support. If I get to 16k, I'm not that far off. I'm like 800 followers away. The next video will be released. Actually, make that, you know, 17k, because I feel like 16k is too easy for you guys, because I think we hit way more than that in the last video. So yeah, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.